Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris, is recovering right now. Family sources say that she cut her wrist. They say that she called a suicide hotline this week, and the counselor called 911. She is expected to be okay. We're happy to say that. You know that Paris is a key witness in a family lawsuit over her father's death. Joining me now is CNN entertainment correspondent Alan Duke. Alan, thanks for joining us. What does her apparent suicide attempt mean for this case?
Well, I think it makes it less likely she'll testify, but I do think she will be on the witness stand. As far as this case goes, I don't think that the Jackson lawyers will necessarily call her. In fact, they tell me they'll only do it if she wants to testify, and she may or may not. However, AEG Live's lawyers are not saying that they won't. They're saying that, in fact, in court papers they filed, called her a key precipient witness to their case. And so they can force her to testify, the lawyers for the concert promoter. And by the way, one of the things that they said that they want to ask her about are, now get this, her alleged relationship with Michael Jackson. Oh. What does that mean?
Yeah, you got to wonder. And everybo's wondering how she's doing right now. I know Father's Day is coming up next weekend, the anniversary of her father's death, right? How's she doing? Got a lot on her mind.
It's a stressful time for any 15-year-old. Girl. I mean, 15-year-olds, you know, It's not an easy time. She has previously said in interviews that she's been bullied at school. I know she's been bullied online. You know, some horrible things were said about her father and by extension her and her family. You know, she went through that family crisis last summer. And with the trial in the news every day, it reminds her of the death and the tragic death of her father. And yes, coming up on the anniversary. It's tough being a 15-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm. And how is her grandmother, Katherine Jackson, Michael Jackson's mom, holding up with all of this? She's supposed to be the guardian, right?
You know, yes, she is. I see her every day in court, except the morning that Paris was taken to the hospital. She didn't show up. I understand she'll be back in court Monday. She sits there quietly, sometimes sobbing in court. Aww. She's very sweet. Occasionally she'll come up and give me a hug and ask me how my family is doing. She is sitting there listening. It's very important that she's there so that the jury knows that this case is about real people.
Yeah, it definitely is. And Dr. Conrad Murray, this was just kind of baffling. He made a bizarre attempt to reach out to Paris. Is that really true? What did he say?
Well, yes. I mean, he's done this through me before, actually. He's reached out to Katherine Jackson before, calling me up. He has a phone in his jail cell. Let me just level with you on this about Conrad Murray. He's sitting in a jail cell. He doesn't have a whole lot to do 24/7, except he actually is working on a reply in his appeal, helping his lawyer do that. He's got this phone, and the phone, in a way, it's his connection to the world, but it also can be like an ATM machine, and he can actually sell things. And I understand that that's what happened in this case. He was able to make a phone call and make some money. You know, he owes a lot of money in child support. He's got 7 or 8 kids that he has to support. So he can do that. But I think he sincerely does care about Paris. Who wouldn't? And that was his opportunity to sort of write a letter to Paris by calling up TMZ and giving him that message. But he also gave a written message to us that he sent to us through his lawyer.
Okay. Well, Alan Duke, thank you for the update. We're all wishing Paris a speedy recovery. Our hearts go out to her right now in this stressful time, I'm sure. Thank you.